Hello, come again. Hey guys, you're watching C190. My name is AJ. We are back on another episode of Let's Build Springfield. I've done a little tiny bit off camera between this and last episode. I've added another road in there because that's the road that I'm going to put Mo's on right at the end of that row. Still, it's got to be local, doesn't it? It's the local pub, the local drinking watering hole for Springfield. And since this is a residential area, we need to concentrate on the residential things, don't we, to get them started. But I heard you guys say in the comments that you wanted the Kwik Mart interior, so we're going to do that. We'll do Mo's next episode, hopefully. I added a nice sort of driveway up in here as well, so it wasn't just curb. And I've gone ahead and I've added the floor down, which I've just used light blue wool for, and then I've chopped up clay to go on the walls. I love doing this. I've done this in the Simpsons house as well, because you then get a different block for the interior than what's on the exterior without really losing that much room. I have also gone and looked up the interior, or tried to search the interior of the Kwik Mart on Google, and there's no pictures. I could only find like a couple of pictures, so we're gonna have to sort of make this up for ourselves. But one thing I do want to try is if we chop up glowstone, I would like to chop them up into like pillars, right? And then have these as like strip lights on the roof. They do give off light. How amazing is that? Oops, not there. That's like the greatest lighting in the world. So we could actually do really hidden lighting by chopping these up to as small as they go, and then just hiding them around a place if we didn't want any lighting to be visible. That's an option. But this gives off enough light. I've also heard you guys tell me the command to turn off the daylight cycle on a server. I was thinking about that, but I actually like to have a day-night cycle. I like to be able to see what the houses look like at night time, and it also helps when I'm building off camera. It lets me know if I've not lit up a certain area correctly. That's give off way enough light for this. This is lovely. So yeah, I actually like the daylight cycle. I don't mind keep turning it to dawn and stuff like that, just so I can see what it looks like at night really, really quickly and easily. Okay, so I did have a look into the interior, and I was right. Oops, I wanted clay. And I was right about the fact that there is a storeroom, and it's actually located behind the till, or to the left of the till. So I just need to take those covers off so I can place walls on here. Oh, poop. I would, wouldn't I? I would put it right there. This is why you always do lighting last. I knew that would be a problem. Okay, no problem. We can sort that out. Okay, so it's not going to be huge, but we do want just a little bit of a storeroom. We're going to put the end wall right here, like this. Because you got to remember, this is our own Springfield. We're doing this how we want it to look. So I'm going to put the door in there, and then the till is going to go here, the cash register. And to do that, we're going to grab some nice red stained clay. It's a beautiful red. It's not too in your face, but it's a really nice colour. So that's going to go like this, and then like that for the minute. And then I think we're going to drop this back round to the back. Just looking, I've got one very, very poor shot of what the interior might potentially look like. Right here, we're going to do a quickie machine. So let's get iron blocks. Does that look like normal iron? It does. Good. So iron, and then what colour squishy shall we do? Green squishy. They're like the atomic squishy, isn't it? I want lime, actually. Really bright. Oops, I grabbed a slime spawner. Let me take that out of my inventory before I accidentally place that somewhere. That won't be funny. Okay, so there's a nice squishy machine, and then I think if we put an item frame like that, and what should we put in the item frame? I want something that looks like a drink, you see, like a cup, like a beer, not like a Duff beer, but like a squishy cup. Flower. We can put a flower pot. These Carpenters flower pots we will be using, but you can't change the colour of a Carpenter's flower pot until it's on the table. You can't change them in there. So I think that's a pretty good what do you call it? A pretty good substitute. That's the word. I got there in the end. Don't you worry. Okay, and then beside that is a coffee machine, and it's got like a nice wooden, like a perfect birchwood base. And then I'm going to take that away because we want something like a grey. Did I spell grey right this time? I did. Grey wool, yeah. Nice dark grey wool. That's perfect. No, brown. Brown. If I can spell correctly. Brown stained clay. And then we'll chop that up. I should just leave a crafting table down wherever I am, shouldn't I? So we're going to chop this up, I think, to that size. I don't want them the really thin ones because I want the back to poke out just a little bit. And then on the top. So there's our little coffee machine. In fact, if I move that up one, like that, and then grab that back, and then grab that. Oh, I can't put that there. That's a shame. Okay, that doesn't matter though. You know, I think I might add another one to the... No, just the one. Okay, so there's a little coffee machine in there. That's about as close as we can get. And then we need to go back to the clay for a nice countertop, which is like a beautiful white top to it. So we'll chop these up nice and small. Pretty sure I've got these laying about somewhere, but it doesn't matter. I'm also trying to work out what this save stuff is. I know it saves your inventory. I just can't figure out how to use it yet. But I'll get there. Okay, look at that for a beautiful countertop. Well, that's actually not a bad idea. If I put that on there, it looks like that's what the shut would be. Doesn't it, don't you think? Like, it's not functional. We could use a carpenter's trapdoor, but I don't think we need to. Okay, so now we've got that in. We've got the Nuka-Cola. That's what it's called, isn't it? Nuka-Cola, something like that. Something like that. I think there's an episode with that. I'm also going to put another door to the stockroom in here, which we'll do momentarily. But I want to work on the freezer section, which is along this back wall. And I think it's a little bit down there. I think these are like single ones, and these are like big ones. So we've just got to take away 2 blocks high or 3 blocks high. I think 3 blocks high. So just going to peel this wall away. Let's go to about there. And then what I want to do is I actually want to put really thin glass panes on the front to... Where'd my crafting table go? To give the impression like it's glass. Do you know what I mean? On the front of it, like a proper freezer. I'm freezing. I don't know if you can tell. Just normal glass, I think. I was thinking about using stained clay. We might use stained clay for Mo's windows. Oh no, I have got them. Glass cover. Oh, they look weird in the hotbar. I thought I didn't have them. Okay, like this. Now, I know you can't really notice the difference too much. It just puts a border around it. But it gives a little bit of thickness. Look at that, see? Oops. When you look at it down the side here, you can sort of see that it looks like it would almost open. And then I wonder if I get... I've got it right here. If I grab that and come back here in here, I wonder if we can get some handles on it. I have to delete that one to place that down, then put that back. And then delete that one to place that there and put that back. That one for that one. And that one, oops, for that one. I think that's good. It looks like you can grab the handle now and open it up. Yep. So we've got a little freezer section in there. And then down here, I'm going to put in some countertop ones. Whoops. Uh-oh. That's not good. Sorry, Apu. Yeah, like, I don't know, you keep pizzas in this one, and then vegetables are usually in this one. At least they are around where I live. So put these on the top. Oops. Like this. And then along the back here, what colour do we want to use for the shelves? I'm thinking either white or like a normal clay colour. Like this or this. Like one of those two is for an orange, or for a pure white? You know, I really like the idea of white, like white. So if we grab some wool, let's chop this up again. Microblocks ruin your inventory, don't they? You cannot do very good inventory management. Pick that saw up again, otherwise I will want it back. Oh yeah, you can't do inventory management with that, that's for sure. Okay, and then we'll put a little shelf on top of here. Wonderful. I'm thinking about using item frames to sort of and putting food in them potentially. So that goes like that, and then we want a shelf. Now we could, oops, double up, and then put in another shelf, and then double up. Oops, double up. Put in another shelf like that, and then continue this down. I think that's enough. I think that's big enough, isn't it? The Quickie Mart isn't big. Like in the episodes, you think inside it looks really, really big, like a full superstore. But then when you think of the actual size of the exterior, this is pretty much all it can be. There can't be anything else to it because it just doesn't fit. But welcome to the world of cartoons. You can do what you like on it, can't you? Really, and nobody can ever complain. You just say, it's just a cartoon. There's always an answer for everything, isn't there? Okay, so there's one, and then I would like another one. Yeah, it fits in perfectly. And then we've got like 2 blocks in between everything, like this. Now, I done that on the bottom half of the block. I think I did anyway. So, oh no, we're not going to be able to put anything on them because of these middle points, aren't we? It takes up the block, doesn't it? I wonder if we can still put item frames on here. If I grab an item frame, does that let me grab that? No, let me grab the flower pot. Nope. I'll have to grab it again. I just want to see if I can put an item frame on here, because item frames are usually forgiving where you put them. Like, they don't really mind where they're put. Even in vanilla, you can put them next to pretty much anything. You know, put them next to each other. You can put them on the same block as signs. So they could be used to fill up spaces that usually can't have a block in them at all. Okay, so put those in. And then if I grab an item frame, yoink, and then they go on the front. What have I done there? They go on the front, and here they'll also. I don't want them going on the front there. We could put them down here, so I can put some food ideas there. I wonder, out of interest, very, very quickly. Oh, poop! I wanted. Thank you. If I put that, can I put a glass pane on top of that? Where is it? Did it go on it? Oh, it popped off. It did go on it, but it popped off. But you know, you can't tell. Like, as long as it's in, it has to be. Could they go there? No. It has to literally be this block. But then you can't tell there's not a piece of glass there, can you? Really? I think that's okay. So we can put some food stuff on there. Gonna have to sort out this lighting really, really soon. Okay, but that's good. That's good. I think I want to put another shelf along here. Hello, wrong block. I thought I grabbed you. Another shelf along here. I like putting a white back on it. And then, oops, have that along there. Now, this cup, they can go on there. Wonderful. Okay, so they're normal plant pots, but then there is such a thing as a carpenter's flower pot. And as you know, with all carpenter stuff, you can put whatever texture you want on it. So we can put lime on it, and it makes it a nice lime cup. I thought that would be perfect for the squishy. In fact, we might be able to do that if we take that, grab one of these, full, put that there. Oh, it won't go on there. If I done that, put a cup under it, but we can't put a block on the back. Does that matter? If I make it daytime, does that stand out like grossly? No, it's not terrible. Grab that. Or do we go with like a red one, just so it stands out? Like if we get, I want a really red block. Yeah, perfect. Super, super red. Also, just out of interest, oops, will it make an animated one if we put like an animated block? This is a block of redstone in the Simpsons texture pack. Oh wow! Oh wow, that's so cool! Animated cups. Maybe we could find a use for that. That could be possible. Okay, lighting. We need to sort this out. So if I put the lighting, that's 3.5 blocks in. So 3.5 blocks in would be here. Whoops. I don't think that's too close because then we can put another one above where Apu stands. I love these strip lights. They look great. Right there. Wonderful. Okay, so that's lit it up nicely. That looks like a sort of shop interior. And then in here, we're going to doors. Now, we've got a few door options. I think a nice carpenter's door, so we can really change what it looks like. And then get the hammer. Like this. And what block do we want? It's a purple, from what I can tell. Like that's not really a purple. What about a clay? A purple clay? Yeah, there we go. That's the one. And I'll also grab that purple as well for a reason that I shall show you in a minute. So let's make that purple. And then get a nice door. We're like, that's a good one. Nope, nope. I like that one, as it looks like a sort of storeroom door. And then put another one of those right there. Like that. And then we're going to chop up... I broke my crafting table again. Put these on here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make like a surround, like what's in the Simpsons house. These look lovely, like architrave around the door. And as it's just a little bit darker, it's going to stand out real nice. Look at that. And then on here as well. Hello, funky block. Okay. I'm going to put some more shelves here. We might as well use this space while we've got it. So. No. I thought maybe that would be a good idea. There we go. Any more... yeah, we do. We got a little tiny bit of shelf space. I nailed it. I got there in the end. Shelf space to go in here. Wonderful. That lines up beautifully. You know, we might as well make this the same height as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I think I've got a burp coming or something. Okay, well, we're good. We're good. Okay, and then there is... I don't know if we can fit this in. I'm going to need that crafting table again. There's like a tiny little white display case that is in a lot of Simpsons episodes. So, if I put that in... Oh, it's not a display case. It's like a really weird... It's literally like that. And then it has like... what about one more bigger? Yeah, and then it's got like... sort of like comics in? Or something like that. Hot dog! Hot dog part. We're going to put the hot dog part in. No, not there. Right here. Let's get some... maybe stained clay. Like just white stained clay. If we grab that. That looks like a casing then. Put that down. That's where the hot dogs are. What food do we have? It'll probably be easier if we use this for the food. Here we go. Okay, let's clear the inventory. We'll get some of those. Fish. Sounds good. More fish. Chicken. Cakes. And carrots for the minute. And then... oh, and item frames. Oh, we can put these down here. Okay, so frozen stuff. You're going to have fish in the frozen stuff. You're going to have some chicken in the frozen spot. Meat. Well, we'll put meat in here for now, yeah. Cakes. I know cakes aren't frozen, but I'm going to put a cake in there anyway. Bread. I get rid of that fish now. We could put them along here. Have some bread in that. Do you think that looks okay? I don't think it looks terrible. Have another one right there. Let's have fruit on there. We'll have some soup on there. This is great. And then let's have some more meat in there. We'll put meat down there as well. And let's put some chicken in there. And then let's clear our inventory. I know I could do /clear. Did I grab carrots? I don't think I did. Carrots, pie, melon, cookies, cooked fish, raw salmon. Oh, I see. So they are different. I think that's sort of all the decent looking food. And what about this one? 5. There we go. So carrots, they should go on one of these aisles. Let's grab. Oh, what should we put in here? I'm gonna put melon in there, and we'll put some. Oh no, I want beef in there, and then melon can go in there. Pie can go in that one, and then I really want that item frame back. Why am I so unprepared? Item frame. That can go there. Put some pie on there. It looks great. Oh, we haven't done the bottom one though. Can we put that on there? I'll put some cookies in there. Cookies and bread. That looks good. And then around this side is where the carrots will go with the apples. I'm just staggering them so it looks fuller than what they are. I love this. Okay, I think that's going to be it for the actual store part of it. I don't think that we really want any more than that. We're going to end up clogging up the place. What about paintings? We've got a little stock room to do, but I've got a cool idea for that, or at least partially cool idea. Just a one wide one. No, not the Simpsons house, not a big Simpsons house. Just want something that looks like a notice. I might, in fact, change some of these paintings to what we want. Like a good suggestion that was said was to actually make a painting, like edit a painting texture and change it to the Kwik sign. Not a bad idea. I shall have a go at my my skills, my Photoshop skills, to see if I can find something that will work for that. Will that item frame stop? No, it doesn't. I just want something to stop. Don't place painting there. That'll do. That looks nice. Just as like a little something. And let's put one right there. And one right. You know what? See if we can get 2. Oh, perfect. Yeah, why not? I think this is... It could be one of 2 things, okay? It could either be all the Simpsons characters, like that could be Marge there, and that could be Apu, but that's the only ones that I could really make out. Or, the other option is it could be, and I will use it for, like a display cabinet in Moe's Tavern, and these could be bottles of alcohol. It could be. I don't know. It could be either way. That's the fun thing about Minecraft, is that you can sort of make it into anything that you want it to be. Okay, let's put another couple of those down. And I want a red one. And I want a... Not a blue. What other colour is there? Green. That's a leaf block. That would be a strange one, wouldn't it? Let's have a brown one. Okay. 1, 2. Nope. 2. Thank you. Just to have another colour on these things. Makes them look a little bit different, doesn't it? Fills up the shop so much. It's great. Could put these above here as well. Can we? Oh no, because of the wall on the background. Okay. So in here we need lights, camera, action. Let's put a couple of lights down in here, just like that. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. And then in this little tiny stock room, there's a thing called crates. Can you believe it? So let's get a couple of crate textures, or a couple of crate looking blocks, and then we're going to have to take out this wall while we do this. Like this. Put another one of those ones in. There we go. It looks like a stock room. There we go. So there's some things there. If we could grab some shelf as well in here. He's got some shelf room. Place there, please. Oops. Wonderful. I think maybe one more here. That's a pretty good stock room, isn't it? It shows you what it is. I wish I could write like staff only on there. That would be a really cool thing to do. But that's about as far as we can go with the interior of the Kwik Mart. I think we can move. If I can't move him, I don't know how to move move them by hand. It'd be good if I could just pick him up, but I don't know how to do that, so I'll just delete him and put him down in here. Daytime. Also, people have been asking me about the custom NPCs mod and what we can do with them. Oh, and there's so much that you can do with this, okay? If I go into the advanced... I have no idea. Player data. No, that's who's on here. No, I don't know how to do it. Bank. God knows. But they're saying, like, can you make them sit in seats? You can make them sit in seats. And you can even make them do things at certain times of the day. So I used an example of Homer. We could do it so when the sun rises, he would walk from the Simpsons house to the power plant whenever we build that. And then as the sun starts to set, he walks to Moe's. And then when the sun's down and it's night time, he walks back around to the Simpsons house. We can do that, but it requires coding, and coding that I do not know how to do. Like, I've seen Etho do it. Etho's very good at it. I just can't do it. I don't know how to code that well. I'm sorry, guys. Advanced lines, world lines. Hello, come. Hello, come again. That should work. Nope, I must have put it in the wrong bit. I have done this because I done it with thingy, world lines. Interact lines. That's what we need. Okay. Hello, come again. Boop. Hello, come again. And it says it down on the chat as well. That's wonderful. How cool is that, guys? Alright, we are going to leave it there for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!